No, that's not it.
Not bad, Jim.
You're in the harbor.
Oh. Does it get worse?
Well, sure. I mean, if it was rough out there, I think it's beautiful out there today, so I don't think you're gonna have any problem. But
Where exactly did they go?
that'll vary depending on the winds.
Oh. That's ours. There you go. That's the one you're going, Jeremy. That's the one tomorrow. That's where you're going tomorrow. Say hi. You don't want that one? Oh, that one. Okay. That's ours.
A little bit smaller.
They have a little place for kids. Doesn't get that rocky, right? Considering.
That all depends on the weather.
I don't like that answer.
I'm sorry. That's the answer.
So far so good. Let me just not say anything else. I'm not taking pictures because I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yes. So the sales are out. I just want to tell you.
The sales are going to make you more comfortable.
I don't know if they will. I want to know what I'm expecting.
All right, that's fair enough.
So hence the reason why I'm drinking my coffee and relaxing.
I hope you're not thinking it's your last coffee.
I
I didn't feel that way when I got my tea this morning. It was, I'd have bought a nicer cup.
See it?
Oh!
Aha! It's rainbow.
It's way up there, huh?
It's right there.
Pretty sure that's Mike Nell's boat. Nell Computers.
You guys, where do you live? Oh, okay, good. Orlando, Florida.
It is. It's a $10 million boat. Actually, that boat, this boat is $10 million. I, of course, had 5 or 6 of them already when these came out, so I let it go.
There were tons of people in the water.
Now, what year is this vessel here?
Wow.
This is built in 1920.
I'm not used to that. Yeah. Wow.
That boat was built in 2000.
It's pretty crispy. Here, we went to California.
See our Quebec bar?
What do you think of that, Jeremy?
You can go. I haven't been to Quebec for years. I was thinking this winter I may rent a place for a week in the city. And 47 flies up all the time. He's in Bangor in Portland, Maine. And then he gets in a small airplane. It used to fly just right to Olad, but now it appears that he goes all the way over. I don't know. So, John J.D. Rockefeller IV is
I'm gonna fall now.
You're going to fall?
I have
Yeah.
never seen this guy in anything but blue jeans.
We have a little list.
Really?
I went to a black tie benefit dinner when I was like 14 years old in the Boy Scouts. They got the Eagle Scout Award. So they invited all the Eagle Scouts that year. Right there. I have a... Yeah, it takes a little moment to start to go. Gotta hold on so nobody gets mad. It's pretty consistent. And I was really worried about when I did this for a living if I wasn't gonna like it anymore. But this was different. I don't know what it is. The other thing is that when you work in a dark room, you're on your feet all day long, And usually I was outside a lot because I would take my photos out. I was always moving. When you start working on a computer, your belly gets really large. And I really couldn't stand my life when I started doing that. So
How long have you had this boat?
I've had it for 9 years. I've been working on this boat for 14. Well, the truth is like one day. The long story is my grandmother was this like pivotal person in my life, and she had passed away. But she had this great saying, and she said every morning you should get up and brush your teeth and look into the mirror. Now the reason she put the brush your teeth and look into the mirror part is that she came from the Great Depression. She didn't have any teeth. So every morning you should get up and brush your teeth and look into the mirror, and you should think about what you're about ready to do that day. And if you don't want to do it, you shouldn't. In other words, don't waste your time doing something that you don't care about. And she lived through the Great Depression. She always had a job, but sometimes, even in the middle of the Great Depression, she got sick of a job. She had done everything she wanted in the job, and she quit. She always found another job because she was very talented. And she could do anything. My favorite place down there, though, if I were going to go to a beach, I would go out to this little island called Anegada in the BVI's.
The Anegada Via? Is that what you said?
Yeah. When I first started thinking about that, that's the first thing I thought.
He likes your shoes.
There's this place called Anegada out there, and it was really the last of the settled islands in the BVI's in the modern sense, but it was actually one of the very first settled islands down there, and the Spanish settled it, and they basically didn't do very well. And so many people ran aground trying to get onto the island because there's only this little 12-foot or 14-foot little path cut in the coral. So finally they gave it up. But I think it was a Portuguese island originally, but I'm trying to remember. It's some saying back in the good old days basically meant that it was sunken island because so many boats had sunk off of this island. So it's pretty unique anyway. But you could walk 6 miles on either side of this 12-mile-long island, any direction you want. And in 6 miles, walking along the beach, you might see 4 people. The whole island is completely surrounded by a coral reef, and it's 14 miles out of the path of the cruise ships, so the coral reef is pristine. You go swimming inside of it, and you feel like you're in bathtub water, and they're big rolling waves, like, you know, a tenth of a mile off the shore. They're nowhere near you. It's like just flat, calm water. It's amazing.
Which island is that?
It's called Anegada. It is not a heavily traveled tourist destination. And I would tell you that if you had a choice between taking the little scary airplane out there and the boat, I would tell you that the extra $100 is totally worth it to take the boat. But it's phenomenal. I mean, it really is. And it's so. And I always say the only thing that you will see is one Canadian nudist. There's always one Canadian nudist. Every single big beach like that down in the Caribbean. You'll never get over it.
Sounds good. Is it expensive?
No, fairly, for this area, it's very reasonable. Yeah, it's probably going to cost you $10 more to play good.
What do you think? That's cool.
Got a nice, easy walk up.
That's all you would want.
Hey guys, just for the next